I was in the 3rd grade, I thought that I was gay, 'cause I could draw. My uncle was, and I kept my room straight. I told my mom, tears rushing down my face. She's like, Ben, you've loved girls since before pre-K, tripping. Yeah, I guess she had a point, didn't she? Bunch of stereotypes all in my head. I remember doing the math like, yeah, I'm good at Little League, a preconceived idea of what it all meant. For those that like the same sex, had the characteristics, the right-wing conservatives think it's a decision that you can be cured with some treatment and religion, a man-made rewiring of a predisposition playing God. Oh no, here we go. America the brave still fears what we don't know. And God loves all his children is somehow forgotten, but we paraphrase a book written 3,500 years ago. I don't know.
And I can't change, even if I try, even if I wanted to. And I can't change, even if I try, even if I wanted to. My love, my love, my love, she keeps me warm. She keeps me warm. She keeps me warm. She keeps me warm.
If I were gay, I would think the whole world hates me. Have you read the YouTube comments lately? Man, that's gay gets dropped on a daily. We become so numb to what we're saying. A culture founded from oppression, yet we don't have acceptance for them. Call each other faggots behind the keys of a message board. A word rooted in hate, yet our genre still ignores it. Gay is synonymous with the lesser. It's the same hate that's caused wars from religion, gender to skin color, the complexion of your pigment. The same fight that led people to walkouts and sit-ins. It's human rights for everybody. There is no difference. Live on and be yourself. When I was at church, they taught me something else. If you preach hate from the sermon, those words aren't anointed. That holy water that you soak in has been poisoned. When everybody else is more comfortable remaining voiceless rather than fighting for humans that have had their rights stolen. I may not be the same, but that's not important. No freedom till we're equal. Damn right, I support it. I don't know.
I can't change, even if I try, even if I wanted to. My love, my love, my love, she keeps me warm. She keeps me warm. She keeps me warm. She keeps me warm.
We press play, don't press pause. Progress march on. With a veil over our eyes, we turn our back on the cause till the day that my uncles can be united by law and kids are walking around the hallway, plagued by pain in their heart. A world so hateful, some would rather die than be who they are. And a certificate on paper isn't gonna solve it all, but it's a damn good place to start. No law is gonna change us. We have to change us. No matter what God you do or do not believe in, strip away the fear. Underneath it's all the same. Love. It's about time we raise that
I
up.
can't change, even if I try, even if I wanted to. And I can't change, even if I try, even if I wanted to. My love, my love, my love, she keeps me warm. She keeps me warm. She keeps me warm. She keeps me warm. Love is patient. Love is kind. Love is patient. Love is kind.
Not crying on
Love
Sunday.
is patient.
Not crying on
Love
Sunday.
is kind.
Not crying on
Love
Sunday.
is patient.
Not crying on
Love
Sunday.
is kind.
Y'all need to give it up. Y'all, hey, get up. Down. You wrong. Thank you. Thank you, unnamed Assembly Band. Thank you, CB. CB, I didn't know. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes.
On that note,
What? No, I got you. I got you.
I will do it. Everybody's invited to our wedding on Labor Day because we goddamn can.
Don't you just love Teresa? She always says what the rest of us are thinking. At least me. You know, if you could just put it out there, that's what you would say, because we can't. Whew. How you follow that up? You follow that up with Nathaniel Wildstone. He's going to show us a wonderful way that he has tried his best. Come on up, Nathaniel.
Hey, everybody. It's funny. That's the first time I've actually seen that song in its entirety. I've heard about it, but I've never actually seen it up there. And I actually met Teresa and Nicole in D.C. when we went to the Reason Rally. And I'm like, wow, these two look so cute together. And just on a personal note, like, my sister is transgender, and it was quite a, it's been quite a journey, because I grew up with a brother, and so now I have a sister. And so that song got me. So, so I've been asked to talk about community today, and oh my God, did I lose my keys? Hold on. I'm sorry, I can't. Oh, Franco, thank God. Oh, goodness. Oh, wow, okay. I'm sorry, I can't even think straight without my keys. You got wallet, keys, cell phone, right? So you don't have your keys, you're like, oh, man, okay. I mean, imagine feeling like, like that panic setting in, right? Did you feel that, right? Imagine feeling that for like 3 years, right? Wouldn't that be terrible to lose your keys? And that's kind of how I've felt for the last 3 years, like a person without their keys. Just that kind of sense of dread and panic setting in. I moved to Nashville about 3 years ago with my girlfriend in about December of 2012. And earlier that month, I had, on my 28th birthday, I was watching a YouTube video called Why I'm No Longer a Christian by Evidence. And I'm like, all right, I'll give this 5 minutes. Probably some angry atheist, screw this dude. But like I started listening, and somewhere between like 2 and 3 a.m., I realized like I was no longer a Christian. Which was the problem, because I was moving down with my girlfriend, and we were supposed to go down to Nashville together. And she wasn't very hot on the whole, oh, I'm an atheist thing. So, she said that she had some guy at her church, like a Catholic church some time ago. And he said, like, well, there's this dark cloud over him. He was just angry and isolated all the time and got, like all whatever, So, like, the whole atheist thing, that was totally out. So, but, I guess she begrudgingly accepted my heathen identity, and we ended up moving down to Nashville anyway. But then I had no friends, I had no family, I had no church, I had no God, and I was like just depressed. It was like you feel like that reality starting to set in, that like you are really alone. You thought you were alone before, now you're really alone. And so, and there was things about that relationship that were just not very good for me, and I stayed in it like way too long. And so, a couple months ago, I broke up with my girlfriend, and I was just determined. I was like, I'm going to find my people, And so that's like what Georgia encourages me, like to, like she talks about the importance of finding your people and finding your tribe and everything. And I don't think it's just an important thing. I think it's the important thing. And, that's what we're doing here today. I think a lot of people, they look at people who are non-religious or atheists or whatever, oh, these angry people or whatever. Well, yeah, because like to Cass's point, religion wants to take all of you. It's like it wants to put you in this box where like all your eggs are in one basket. And so when you realize the whole thing is just made up, you have lost everything. You've lost your keys, And then they see people wandering around like, dude, what the hell is his problem? He's like panicking and depressed all the time or whatever, And really that's what it's like. Friendships are like your keys because they can unlock doors to other areas of your life that you didn't know that you even wanted unlocked. And they unlock things within yourself that you yourself were unable to unlock. And so when we get together with other people and we start thinking about what other people mean to us and get in a community, people who are going to support us, even though we don't, drink their Kool-Aid or believe in what they believe in, that really makes things just go off the chain, really makes things amazing. And so I think that's what we're here today. So, I think of like people like Franco, Franco, I just love his self-expression, and I just, I was thinking like on a Saturday, like, hey, I'd really love to like check out one of these bars in Nashville or whatever. And then literally the next day I went to the brunch and he's like, hey, you want to go out dancing? Perfect. It's the door unlocked, right? My neighbor upstairs, he's not even an atheist, but it's just like, he's kind of got like a whatever dude kind of attitude towards religion. He's, kind of a typical millennial that way. And I said, like, hey, let's go out for a beer, and this guy is like the coolest dude. And we're like, dude, where'd you been all my life? Like, I don't know, man. Just below you, I guess. So like, it's great, and we've gone out a couple times and hung out and, like he's got a copy of like Lake Wobegon on his bookshelf. I'm like, dude, now we have to be best friends, and I think of Georgia and Steven, and I love these guys. Like I went to visit them a few days ago and I almost let myself in before ringing the doorbell. And I'm like, yeah, that door's unlocked because I got keys now. Thanks.
Thank you, Nathaniel. That was awesome. We're going to do a few announcements. We got to get out of here on time today. We have to be out of here by... Got to beat the... That's every month. Donations have been very down. And what we're going to do today is we're going to pass the hat. There's some hats here, hat here, and a hat here. Give what you can, please. In order to keep doing what we're doing, it takes a few dollars. There's a hat for each section, by the way. So just keep them in the sections, and that should be sufficient. But please do so. And on the point of donations, Tanya. Sir. Tanya. Tanya, she can swipe your card. Where's she at? If you don't have any cash, she can do the square thing. Oh, and you can do recurring payments. All you got to do is go on the website and put that to do automatic draft. And to that point, I would encourage you to stop and think about what Sunday Assembly is worth to you on a monthly basis, whatever that number is. Stop and think about that. What is that number for you? And number two, commit to it. Do it consistently. Because there's a lot of things that we want to do. People have ideas, great ideas, ways that we can reach out to the communities, the ways that we can help each other, the ways we can help other people, and sometimes it takes financial resources. So please, give what you can, and just continue to do it and do it on a consistent basis. That's all we really need is the consistency. It doesn't have to be a lot. It just needs to be consistent. Amazon Smiles. If you're an Amazonian, There's an easy way for a small portion of what you buy on Amazon to, you can designate it to Sunday Assembly Nashville. All you got to do is go on their website, Google Amazon Smiles, and you're good. So as many of you as would like to, please do so. Join us today for lunch at Sitar, because Sitar Indian Restaurant, because we Blackstone is going under renovations for like 3 months, so our spot's been taken from us. Middle Ground Potluck, I want to remind you of, is going to be Saturday, July 17th at Georgia's in Stevens at 4 o'clock. There'll be a meetup put out, so if you're on meetup, you should be looking for that and RSVP. Monthly coffee and Danish social will be Saturday, July the 23rd, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Dragon Park. Should be another meetup put on about that. You can RSVP for that as well. And we're going to do beer and books with the cooks. The same day, Melissa and Steven, we're going to do that at their home. That's going to be Saturday, July the 23rd. It's going to be same day as the social at the park. So you can get your feel of Sunday Assembly community on that day. Beer and books, and I prefer in that order, by the way. It's going to be around 3 o'clock. Yes, sir.
One's a Saturday, one's a Sunday. Which one is it for Saturday? So maybe it's the 23rd.
No, it's the 23rd. We have it.
23rd. Is it wrong in the program?
Well, then it's the monthly coffee. That's the 24th.
No, the date of coffee and beer.
So it's Saturday. They're both on Saturday.
It was the only day that worked out for me.
Okay, so there'll be about a good 2 or 3 hours in between the events, but that promises to be a good time. Stephen's going to show us how to make beer. I like them that much more already. I think there's going to be samples. There will be samples. There will be samples. There's a box out in the hallway for our school supply drive with the Oasis Center for the students at Nashville State. What the Oasis Center supports these students. A lot of them come from disadvantaged situations, and they've made it into junior college. And those of you who know about Nashville State, it's not a they don't have, it's not a live-on type of campus. So a lot of these kids, they come there and they're basically stuck there with, they can't really leave. Once they get to school, they're there. So they need like snacks and school supplies and different things like that. So we have a box set up out in the hallway. And I think Julia, is over there. So if you have any questions about that, there she is. She can answer way better than me. Also, next month we're going to have our theme is going to be about the makers movement, about people who make things from scratch. And in conjunction with that, we're going to have a crafters fair here where people can bring the things that they make, because we have a lot of talented people. You can bring the things that you make just to show. This is show and tell, not show and sell. Okay, we're not selling items. It's a show and tell. And you can get with Pat Sharp about that, as she is. You can also get with Pat Sharp about putting together a do we have any mindfulness practitioners? Would you like to sit with other seculars to practice or learn mindfulness meditation? If so, Pat is your girl. She's trying to start a regular mindfulness meetup, so you can speak with her immediately after the assembly today, or you can email her at pat.sharp@gmail.com. I'm trying to rush through this because we got to go. To that point, can I get 6 people to raise your hands and volunteer to help the band tear down and take out? Just right now, 6 people. Okay. If you got your hand raised, if you have your hand raised, See Stephen Phelps immediately when we get done, and he'll put you to work. You stole my thunder, but I'm still gonna do it. All right? This is the official one, without the other words. This is the clean version. This is the clean version of what Teresa just did. Save the date. Nicole and Teresa would like to invite the Sunday Assembly community to join them to celebrate their wedding on Monday, September the 5th, that is Labor Day, at 5:30 p.m. It will be held at the Sunken Gardens in Centennial Park, followed by a potluck-style reception party. Further details and RSVP for the event will be put on Facebook later this month. I know one of the things that Nicole was talking about is if you have an instrument, bring your instrument. Good to see you, Jeremy. That's my man, Jeremy. Anyway, beer's on him today. All right, closing remarks. If you would take a moment to glance at the front of your program, the little motto says, "The enemy is fear." We think it is hate, but it is fear. Gandhi said that. You know, just a month ago, I was here, and a lot of you were too, when Chris Meisner came in and told us of the mass murderings that happened in Orlando, at the nightclub in Orlando, where 49 people were killed just for being who they are. And obviously, since then, there's been other atrocities. Black men being killed by cops simply for being black. Cops being killed simply for being cops. People say the problem is hate. There's an antecedent to hate. The antecedent is fear. Let's not be afraid. Don't be afraid to be who you are. It's much better. It's much better to be who you are, knowing that you're going to face people who don't understand you. That's why we can celebrate Nicole and Teresa, because they're being who they are. It's a beautiful thing. That's why we can celebrate David and Douglas. That's a beautiful family. If you haven't met their daughters, you're missing out. Let's not live in fear. Let's teach our children not to live in fear. Let's be brave. Let's enjoy what this life has to bring us, has for us. I could go on and on about the importance of being true to yourself, but you guys already know. So let's keep doing it. We can do it together as a community. When it gets hard, we got each other, and nobody messes with my tribe. Unnamed Assembly Band, let's wrap this thing up. And if you volunteer to pack everything up, do so as soon as we get done. Thank you.
You guys have a good time today? Quickly, I want to introduce, while everybody's coming up, introduce all the people who make this happen. First of all, Jason Panks and Keith Cripps up here at the running sound and video. We got Jeremy Wells doing all the PowerPoints and putting all that together for us. Give him a hand. We have the Unnamed Assembly Band here. We've got Elmer Feliciano and Franco Hashiguchi on horns, and we've got Ray Dennison in the back on keys, Christopher Cisneros shredding the guitar, Deb Dennison singing. My name is Adam. We've got Sebi for the first time on singing with us, Mr. Stephen Phelps on guitar, James Arledge shredding the bass, Chris Shannon on drums. Did I forget anybody? Thanks, Cornel, for taking pictures as well. We try to honor people who have died in 2016 today, and, well, we're not going to forget this guy. So sing along with us as we close this out.
Rock and roll.
Raise your hands if you want to. Put up your lighters. Do we even carry lighters anymore? All right, let me hear you. Never meant to cause you any sorrow. I never meant to cause you any pain. That's right. I only wanted one time to see you laughing. I only wanted to see you laughing in the purple rain. Let me hear you. Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Woo! Purple rain, purple rain. Only wanted to see you bathing in the purple rain. Honey, I know, time to change it. This time we all reach out for something new. That means you too. You say you want a leader, but you can't seem to make up your mind. Think you better close it. Let me guide you to the purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Yeah. Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain.
Thank you.